Blog Talk Radio.
Well, hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Spiritual Guidance Radio. I'm your host, Catharine, and I hope that everyone had a wonderful week this week. And before we get started, we are going to have our weekly meditation right before we start the show so that we can really just let go of all of those things that we've had to hold on to this week that was heavy, that was just on your heart, that has been not so easy this week. This week was a little bit of an intense week. So if you're able to, I want to encourage you to just sit comfortably, and we're going to close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. Then we're going to place our hands on our hearts so that we can be in our heart space. And from there, we are going to then create that atmosphere that is calming for you, that helps you to be at still. So elements in nature, those plants and trees, any mountains or a sunset, any of those elements in nature that really helps you to feel very calm, very peaceful. And also we're going to try something a little bit different. I have had some clients tell me that they still have a little bit of trouble when it comes to thoughts that come in. So what we're going to do is, if you have a lot of things that have been coming in, or right now if you just have a lot of thoughts that are on your mind, we're going to take your hands and we're going to place those thoughts in your hands. So just kind of imagine where those thoughts are, especially if you aren't as clairvoyant, if you are, not, you're not someone who can really see. I want you to take those thoughts that you have, those words that are coming in, and we're going to place them in our hands, and we're going to push them out. So, physically do that to have your hands in a cup form, place those words in your hands, and we're going to push that out. And it's going to help you to really push out those thoughts. And when it comes to meditation, it's not about getting rid of all thoughts, but what we want to do is make sure that these thoughts go in and out, in through your head, out and out, so they don't linger, they don't stay. Just if you need to do that several times, where you need to take those thoughts and just push it out, you can do that. Also, if you are able to visualize it, you can also visualize clouds within your heart space, to place them in these clouds and just push them away. And this will help you to really just be able to let go of these thoughts, let go of all those things that have been bothering you, that have been stressful for you. And we're just going to let those go. So as we do that, and as we really set that atmosphere in our heart space, we're also going to place a door in our heart space. And this open door that we have is to invite our angels and guides, as well as the archangels, in to really just help us to to support us first in our energy, support our energy, help us to raise our vibration. And through this energy that they give us, we're going to then be able to share that out to others who are needing it. So today we have Archangel Uriel, we have Archangel Gabriel, we have Archangel Raphael, we have Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Ariel, and Archangel Jophiel, all stepping forward for us in our space to help us to really just feel into the energy that they bring, to help us to let go of that energy, all those things that we no longer need, to draw that out, to help us to let those go, and then to really just be with us, with their energy, that love and light energy that they have to give to us, to really share with us, so that we can be energized, we can be rejuvenated, and be able to understand those messages that are coming in from the archangels, that are coming in from the divine, those messages that we are needing to hear. So let's keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And as the archangels surround us, they're going to just circle us with that energy that they bring. So to take notice of the different colors that you may feel, to really feel into that loving energy that they bring. So you might be able to actually physically feel it, that's coming in, that's surrounding you, it's circling you right now, as they really just send us that energy that we need. So we're going to keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, because we want to just blow out all of that old energy, all of that energy that we don't need, all those stresses, all those things that we worried about this week. We're going to let that go. Okay. And I want you to also take notice of your heart space. Has what it is that you placed in your heart space, has it changed? What is it that you notice? Is there movement? Are there things that you're seeing in your heart space that you're noticing? And as we do this as well, I want to encourage you to have a notebook available so that you could jot down what it is that you see, what it is that you notice, the messages that they're bringing to you, even before we really start with the show today. So what is it that the archangels, that your angels and guides really want you to know as we sit here in this space today? And then we're going to have Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. They're going to help draw out all of that old energy, all of your stresses, to help let that go. And then they're going to transform them into that love and light energy to help you to realize just how amazing you are, and just how wonderful you are, and how needed you are, as we come here, as we listen, as we just notice what it is that we need to see and what it is that we need to hear. So now the archangels are going to help you to ground your energy. So from your root chakra, there's going to be this bright white light of energy that goes all the way down to the center of the earth so that they can help ground you. And then from the center of the earth, there's going to be this green and yellow light, this golden light that comes back up through your feet, and it's going to spread all throughout your body. And it's going to be filled into each and every cell of your body as it goes all the way up from your feet, all the way up to your crown chakra. And then from your crown chakra, it's going to then flow out. And then it's going to flow down to the ground, and then that energy is going to just spread out to all of those people who are needing it. So if you can see where it goes for you, is it reaching your neighbors? Is it reaching your friends? Those who you may not need, those people in different countries, where is it reaching out for you? And as we come back, we're going to then have all of our chakras realigned in our bodies. And when you're ready, you can bring back awareness into your body, and you can open up your eyes. So welcome back. And so that is a meditation you can do over and over again as much as needed for you so that you can really just help feel recharged. You can help just be able to listen to what it is that you need to know when it comes to the divine, what their messages are for you. As you do some meditating, as you do some journaling work to help get rid of all of those things that no longer serve you. All right, so I can't believe it. It's already October. September moved by pretty fast, and so for those who actually, it was kind of like a move fast, but not really kind of situation. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. But, there were some weeks where it felt like the week was moving really slowly. But then, we're right now in October, and we're almost at the end of this year. And now that we're in fall, winter for those in the States, fall and winter is known for it being a time for us to go inward, to really do some work on ourselves and doing the healing work. But this year, it's going to be a little bit different when it comes to this fall-winter energy. Because if you remembered from the end of last year and the beginning of this year that I had mentioned that this year was going to be a year of Re's. So the R-E before a word. So today we, on the title, it says refresh. So that's one of the words. Rebuild, reset. All those words really are the themes of this year. And so because of this, instead of moving really slowly towards this last part of this year, this energy is going to be a little bit slower, but it's going to be an energy where we are meant to take action. So it's not meant for us to just keep inward and not do anything. Except for the spiritual and healing. But it's going to be important for us to really take action on those next steps that are being shown to you. So today being October 1st, I want to encourage all of you, all of us, to set those intentions. What is it that you want to see going forward for the rest of this year? Not just this month, but for the rest of this year going into next year, because we are going to, when it comes to taking action, there's going to be a lot of action steps that do come forward. There's going to be lots of clarity that comes in for you when it comes to how to really rebuild yourself, reinvent yourself, to especially after this pandemic, that you need to really reinvent yourself in order to really step into your purpose, to really step into what it is that you're meant to do, and to achieve those goals that you're meant to achieve. So this fall season, this fall-winter season is meant for us to really step into our purpose and to really get things going, because not only it's revving us up for next year, but we're going to be moving fast once January comes. It's going to be fast moving, and they really want you to take that action and really be in your purpose for next year. There's a lot that's coming in next year that I've already been able to see, which we'll talk about more in the next coming months. But this month, it's going to be time not only to go inward, but to take action on those steps that come for you when it comes to what it is that you want to achieve, not only for this month, for the rest of this year, but also to really move into that direction of what it is that you truly want for your life, and living in that joy and that happiness that you're meant for. So it may seem like it doesn't quite fit well if the energy is going to be moving slow, and then for us to take action. But it's what this energy is that there's going to be times when the divine tells you, wait. There's going to be a lot of that. I know there was a lot of that in the last few months for us, and we had a lot of lessons that we learned in the last few months. But it's going to be important now to really take action on those things that are being shown to us, and it's going to come back to back to back. But there are going to be those times when they tell you that it's going to be important for you to sit with yourself and do some journaling, do those things that helps you to let go of what it is that no longer serves you, and to really be able to step into your purpose, take those next steps. If we don't take that next step that they show us, we can't, it's hard for us to really move forward and achieve those goals that we really want to achieve. So this energy is going to be, especially starting this coming week, it's going to start moving a little bit more when it comes to that flow, but it's going to be important for you to take that action on your intuition that comes in. So your intuition is going to tell you, oh, you need to go do this. You need to meet with this person, step into this. And there's going to be a lot of situations, a lot of experiences that come in for us, opportunities that come in for us to be able to move in the direction that you're meant to move in. So some of you may have already started to feel that. So what is it that the divine is asking you to do in order to really step out of your comfort zone and to move? And then there's also going to be those who are, being told that it's time for you to wait just a little bit. But during that waiting period, to really release, to let go and do some healing work on what it is that does not serve you anymore. Those things that stress you out, those things that just doesn't feel good to you. What is it that you need to let go of? What is it that you need to release? So that is kind of why this the topic for today is refresh in October, because we are doing it. So, refresh, when it comes to refresh, we think of the weather sometimes. So it's refreshing, this weather, the fall, winter weather. It's a new season, new change that we're going through, but it's also about our life. How are you supposed to refresh your life so that you are aligned to who it is that you are and what it is that you want? So we have to remember that what it is that we truly want is in alignment to what it is that the divine wants for us. We are co-creators in this world. We're meant to do those things that we're passionate about, those things that we truly want in our lives. It's part of our purpose. It's part of what it is that we are meant to do. So what is that for you today? What is that for you that's coming in? Now, do some daydreaming, do some journaling on what it is that you truly want, without ego stepping in saying, I can't do this because of what's going on in this world, or I can't do this because of I'm on lockdown. No, there are ways to get around that, and it's about seeing that, stepping out of our comfort zone, stepping out of the box, and to see and know that you are meant to do what it is that you truly want to do. All right, so we have a few callers. We actually have a lot of callers here. So I want to go to that right away. But as you are thinking about this, as information and messages are coming in for you through this hour, I want you to encourage you to call in. I want to encourage you to share with us what it is that you've been doing, what it is that you've been learning, so that we can, as a group, as this network and show, to really help you through that and guide you through that. And you can be also guiding other people as well as you share your truth, as you share what it is that you've been learning. So if you'd like to call in and talk to me, I'm live on air. My number is 714-816-4628. And don't forget to press 1 on that keypad to be live on air with me. All right, let's go ahead and take our first caller here. We have area code 914. Hello, caller. What is your name or where are you calling from?
Hi, Catherine. It's Catherine. How are you? I'm calling from New York.
I'm great. How are you today?
Great, thank God. Just grateful to be alive and talking with you.
Wonderful. So how can I help you today?
I have a lot of things going on. I almost don't even know where to start. As you were discussing, really resonates with me. I had to stop a project in September, and I would like to restart it in October. So I was wondering how you see that going.
Okay.
Then I'll...
Okay, so I have Archangel Samuel stepping in for you right now, and Archangel Uriel. I also had my heart started to beat really fast. So I don't know if you're right now going through something with, when it comes to relationships, if you're having a hard time right now, or if you just have had that on your mind. But, Archangel Samuel wants to share with you that it's really important for you to truly do those things that you truly resonate with, that you truly align with. Okay? So if something doesn't feel comfortable for you, to not do it, to really let that go. And even though you may have taken a lot of time to do that or have it come together, it's okay to let that go, okay? It's okay to, whether it be people, whether it be situations that come in, even though you've put so much effort and time into it, that time and effort gave you that lesson that you needed to learn. So now it's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. And when you do, you're going to be free to be able to let all this other great things come in that's meant for you. What's been happening the last couple of weeks for you?
It's been really crazy. I've been trying to get like a 9-to-5 job, to supplement my project so I could put more funds into my own work. And then so I've been interviewing, and recently I did some work for a man the other day, this last week, and he says he's going to pay me, but I don't know. He just keeps insulting me instead. I don't know. So I don't know. I guess a lot has been going on. Yeah.
Okay, so let that go. Okay, let that situation go. Okay, and once you let that energy go, whatever happens will happen, but it won't affect you as it does right now. So that is what I've been feeling for you. However, when it comes to your work that you're looking for, I felt it right in my stomach, the solar plexus. You have to let go of the fear that you won't get the job that you're looking for, because it's going to happen. Right now, it's just a wait. And you're not alone. I'm in that same boat. So I totally understand. The waiting for a job, it's not easy. That I have learned.
Yeah.
And so keep doing those things that you love to do. Raise that vibration. Keep raising it. You have this great energy, and today I'm feeling it's a little bit off. But, keep reminding yourself that everything that's meant to happen is going to happen for you. As long as you understand that, first, that you're amazing, that you can do anything that you truly want to do, but if you have to make sure that you're finding those jobs that you truly want, that really feels good for you, okay? And when you do that, yes. So when you do that, then you have to just let that go, do other things to occupy your mind, to occupy yourself, so that your mind, your energy isn't constantly on it. When it comes to that job. And, as you do that, you're going to see that those people that are meant to call you, those interviews that are meant for you are going to come in for you. But you have to let that energy go. You already did the work. You took the steps. Now you have to let that go and then keep doing those things, other things that the divine wants you to do when it comes to your goals and what it is that you want to achieve. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe my project will come to fruition too before the other job. Maybe that could happen as well.
Yes, and also I am getting for you, Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raphael are showing me that it's right now to kind of expand your knowledge. So, a lot of times they want us to look within when it comes to that wisdom that we have within, but there's some things they want you to kind of pick up. So are there things that you've been wanting to learn recently?
Maybe more so how I can advance the skills I already have.
Great.
I've been thinking
Yes.
about that. Yeah.
So there are resources out there, just really listen to yourself on that, to just do a little bit of reading and see what resonates with you. And if it really is something that you want to do, to go for it. And that's also going to be something that helps you along the way. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you. Wow. Oh, thank you so much. You're amazing.
You are very welcome. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. There's
Thank you.
wonderful things coming in for you this month. So, just see all those signs, and, you're always, very, very grateful and thankful. So you just keep being that, and you're also going to get new people coming in for you. So just keep that in mind, and just keep being you, okay?
Oh, thank you. You too. Thank you. You're an angel. You really are. Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, I hope you have a great one, and we'll talk again soon, okay?
Yes, many, many, many blessings and so much love to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Let's go to our next caller. We have area code 845. Hello, caller. What is your name or where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Maria. I'm calling from New York.
Hi, Maria. How are you today?
Fine, how are you?
I'm great, thank
she
you.
remember me. And
Yes.
you see me going to go in Italy this year? So I'm going to travel
So
this year?
this year, I hear no. Okay? And there's a reason why. So I have Archangel Shamuel stepping forward and Archangel Raphael. There's some things coming in when it comes to your family that you're going to have to address at the end of this year. So just, kind of keep that in mind, but also keep doing those things that help you with your energy, okay? I feel that you need a lot of rest right now. So have you been doing a lot of things recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
I work.
So it's, you work, yes. Okay, so it's really important for you to really do those things that you love to do while you do your work, okay? Because you don't want to burn out. We don't want to see you burn out. So it's going to be important for you to take care of yourself, to do those things that you love. Do you like to draw by any chance?
No.
No?
No.
Have you tried?
No. I read it sometime. I work. I do things in the house. I like to go out to shopping.
I see. Because have you been doing a lot of do you remember your dreams recently?
Yeah.
Okay. So because I want to encourage you to start drawing what it is that you see in your dreams and use some color too. Okay? So even though you might not remember exactly what the colors are, but just kind of, look at all the colors and just listen to yourself. Just use whatever colors that you feel attracted to and use those colors. And then I want to encourage you to call back next week after you do that. I'm giving you some homework.
Oh, yeah, good. You see me outside when I get a silly man too soon.
What I see is there is a lot of abundance that is coming in for you. Okay? There are things coming in for you. So just be open with that. But, it's going to be important for you to really do those things that you love because that helps you with the clarity. If you have a lot of things on your mind, it's because you're doing too much. So it's going to be important for you to kind of set that aside and do some things that you really like to do so that you don't get burned out, but also it helps you to know what it is that you need to do next. Does that make sense?
Yes, I want to buy a property over there with the money I'm going to get. That's why I want to go, go in Italy. I want to buy a property near the water over season.
Okay. And, they are saying wait. Just be patient because, that will eventually come. But you just have to be patient, and they want you to really focus on you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. I hope have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too. God bless
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Oh, bye-bye. All right, so let's go to our next caller. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Hello? Hi, are you there? Is this Melissa? Hello? All right, we will come back to her. All right, let's go to our next caller. We have area code 860. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Amala. How are you?
Great, how about you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
So how can I help you, Amala?
Yeah, so I'm looking for a partner, a committed relationship. It's been like a long time, but I know that I needed to go through the steps of just, it was kind of like an awakening, a phoenix in a fire thing in the last 4 or 5 months. So I was just wondering, I feel ready. I feel like a new person. Of course, that's what an awakening is. And so I'm ready to meet new people. I'm going out this weekend and selling my books, which is what I love to do. And just wondering, do you see me meeting somebody soon, or when that happens, or anything you got?
Yes. So I have Archangel Samuel, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Raphael and Gabriel all stepping forward for you. And so it's wonderful that you've been doing this work. I do feel that from you. There are a little bit more that's there that's really like you have to dig deep to really release and let go and heal from. And this week, you're actually going to get some experience, some opportunities to be able to learn from it this week. So, just if there's any triggers that come in, anything that really bothers you this week, it's something that you need to look into. And it does have to do with your relationships. So, during this week, and Archangel Uriel is stepping forward as well because there are some fears, like deep-seated fears that are coming in that needs to be looked at and to really be addressed. So you may have some of that stuff in your mind right now that you know that you really need to work through. So, doing some journaling on that, as well as meditating. Also, pay attention to your dreams and the visions that you're having. Are you, like, when you close your eyes, do you kind of see things?
Oh, yeah, all the time. I feel and see things all the time. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Really pay attention to those and write those down. And it may not resonate with you at the moment, but after you write it down, you may get some aha moments, information that comes in for you, some downloads, but also throughout the days, through this coming week, you're going to see how those visions come together for you, okay? And you'll get those aha moments. I would say write it down because it's going to be pretty fleeting. So it's going to come in, and you get the light bulb moment, and then you might forget. So, having journals throughout the house, it really just kind of helps, where you could just jot something down really quick. Any of those like deja vu moments, any of those moments where like, oh, I thought I saw this in my dream, or I thought this happened. So those things, to write those down, because that's going to be important for you, because they're all going to come together to help you to see what it is that you need to do next when it comes to relationships, when it comes to career, when it comes to friendships, all of those things. And you're also going to notice that there's signs that match what it is that you've seen, so that deja vu moment as well. And those are going to be important for you, because that's really what it is the divine wants you to see when it comes to what you're meant to do. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, that makes complete sense. So it's like this upcoming week is pivotal. It's very important to pay attention to all the signs.
Yes,
That's coming.
yes, and then
Okay.
Yes, there's going to be opportunities for you to learn. There's going to be opportunities for you to really see how it all comes together and what it is that you need to really shed and gather so that, it'll all come together and it'll fit like a puzzle for you.
Okay.
So it feels really good for you. So it's going to come in very fast.
Okay.
For you for this month, and then the months coming in, and you're going to be running, starting in January. There's going to be so much that you're going to be doing. So they're preparing you right now to do a lot of this work to really let go of those last minute things that need to be let go of and shed. But pay attention to those things that you are being pulled to do this week. So this week it's going to be a little bit slower for you when it comes to energy. There's going to be some waiting for you that you need to do. I know you've been doing some waiting in the last few months, but it's going to be moving a little bit faster for you. Not as fast as you'd like to be.
Right.
Because you seem to be a person who moves really fast. So, just be a little bit patient, hands on, sitting on your hands type of thing. And I know that's not easy to do. But during that time to, really continue to look into what it is that you need to let go, letting go of those fears and doubts that come in, because it does pertain to childhood and your past relationships as well. So just look at those, shed those, let those go, and just remember that you are amazing. You're magnificent. You've done so much. You've accomplished so much. And to remember that and to see that, especially in the last few weeks or a few months where you've done a lot of learning about yourself. You've done a lot of healing, but you have to see how far you've come. Okay, so remember how far you've come. So, if you already have a journal, look back to how far it is that you've come, how much you've learned, and to really be proud of that, because that's amazing, So, keep focus on that, and everything else is going to fall into place. Yes, this awakening. When we first awaken, there's so many amazing things that we see that we didn't really see before. So you're going to continue to see those things as you grow, but to be patient with yourself, because when it comes to a spiritual journey, it's a journey. It's not a sprint. So
I do have one. So basically, with this letting go that's happening, so I'm just generally speaking, you don't see new things coming in till after. My birthday's in December, so you don't see something coming in like newness. That feeling of newness, energy, until January? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, you have this newness right now. I do feel that for you. And there's always going to be something new coming in, especially because you're just starting your journey. But when it comes to love, when it comes to that huge shift in your entire life, that to be more next year, like beginning of next year. You're going to see so much difference next year.
Okay.
So right now you're on this journey of letting go, releasing, and healing. So it's sometimes hard to see, but you're going to really be able to see it at the beginning of next year, starting in January. It's going to things are really going to, start looking differently, because your mindset is going to be very different because of all the healing that you're doing, all the awakening that you're doing. And when we do that and everything shifts, that energy shifts, people start to change. Some people are let go, like you see new people
Yes.
coming in, and so you're going to see all of that. So keep doing what you're doing right now when it comes to going out, when it comes to expressing yourself and communicating with others. Keep doing that. But also,
Okay.
it's going to be important for you to share those things that you've learned, what it
Yes.
is, how it is that you've grown, and you keep doing that, sharing your truth. And what you're going to see is you're going to see who your tribe is.
Got it. Okay.
Where it is that you fit, and it has to do with your purpose. It has to do with how you're meant to be a healer and teacher in your own way, your unique way, and it's going to be amazing. So hang on.
That makes sense. It's really interesting because, like, I've let go of, like, I've cleaned my slate of people of as far as friendships, but I mean, I know there's always, like you said, it's the spiritual path. It is just that. It's a journey. It's not a destination type of thing. So, yeah, it's ongoing, but it's fascinating to, like, if you say 3 months from today is January 1st, and 3 months ago it was July 1st. What a difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it. Like, that's where I'm looking at. Wow, okay, I've changed. I've done a lot of growth so far, of course. But it's been very potent.
Yes, and you really want to see it that way. And especially, with this pandemic, it's so hard for a lot of us to really see our growth. But, we have to set aside the pandemic, and really look within how it is that we've grown ourselves. So it's really important for you to see that, to help you to keep going and growing and transforming.
And I think I just wanted to share one thing. Is that I think just generally speaking, and a universal thing, when you're growing, it is a solo job. So in a way, it's kind of like it's kind of a little bit of illusion of, like, how did I grow? And it is like a spiral staircase. You don't realize you're growing. Especially if you're doing it's a solo job, right? The spiritual path, you can't really do it in a group. You got to do the work. Ultimately, each person. So it's fascinating. I think that's what it is. If you put it to somebody like myself that way, it makes sense of, like, okay, I'm not going to see it right away that I grew, but I know something's changing, something's moving.
Yes.
And it's like that spiral.
And then other people are there to give you that validation, help you to confirm that. But also other people are there to help you to grow. Even though, it is that solo job for you to grow, other people are there to help guide you to grow. So and that's, that's
the role, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, we're really all united in that way.
It is just like a screenplay. You need all those people to be your character. Not that I'm a character, but you need those other people in your life to help you step up. It's fascinating. Yes.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Wonderful.
Yes. The positive, the negative, the in between. Yes,
yes. I'm so excited for you. There's so much you're going to be doing. I see a lot of things for you coming in. And so, just keep doing that growth, keep paying attention to what's coming in for you, and keep shedding those layers that, you don't need, those limiting beliefs. And, everything is going to change for you. Okay?
Thank you so very much. I love your show. I'm going to keep on listening. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
You too. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's go to our next caller. We have area code 856. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Rosemary from New Jersey.
Hi, Rosemary. How are you today?
Fine. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. So how can I help you today?
I guess a new relationship that's committed with marriage, if that's coming in this year for my birthday or coming in this month.
So what I'm seeing is I have Archangel Raphael and Archangel Gabriel stepping forward for you. And what they're sharing is that it's going to be important for you to really step out of your comfort zone when it comes to just those things that you've learned growing up, those things that you've have been doing recently, and especially with the pandemic, there's a lot of things we couldn't do. But what they want you to see is there's so much you can do. They want you to see what it is that you can do, okay? So are you someone that has done some journaling, does some meditating?
Yeah, I did all that before I left,
so,
and when I came back.
Okay, so keep doing that. Keep releasing that way, letting go that way, and to not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. And they are showing you, the divine are showing you in different ways. Your angels are showing you in different ways. Have you been noticing any angel numbers recently?
Yeah, I have. Last couple of days.
Okay. Great, because those are reminders for you. So whenever you see those numbers, think about what it is that you were just thinking about when you saw that number. So that is a correlation. They want you to see that. They want you to pay attention to what it is you're thinking about and what it is that you need to release and let go of so that you can really step out of your comfort zone. Okay?
All right, cool. Appreciate it.
You are very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful week.
You too. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, so we'll go to, you know what, let's go back to this caller here. Hello, caller. Hello, caller. What is your name or where are you calling from?
Hello, it's Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. I tried picking up your line earlier, but I guess you were busy.
Well, it's nice to get a call back. I have a feeling, I knew my instinct it was right on. Thank you, Mel, and I put in at the moment speak. I just have a question. I have a family member who was, am I supposed to help her change her life or leave it alone? Because seeing some mixed signals.
Okay, so you are needing to help, not to completely change her life, but to help her in the moment, okay? So
Yes, ma'am.
when you help in the moment, you don't know what it's going to do for her. You don't know how she's going to receive it. But as long as you help her the way that you're meant to help her and listen to yourself, okay? Trust yourself in that. Sorry, I hear a lot of background noise. Hello?
Do it again. I'm listening to you. I just have.
Okay, yeah, I just hear there's a lot going on back there. So yeah, when it comes to helping her, you are meant to help her, but just think in the moment, okay? Just be in the present when it comes to helping her.
They just scanned it.
Hello?
His necklace.
Hello? Okay, I'll come back to you.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm listening to what you're saying.
Okay.
So do I go ahead and proceed? And I'll just listen to what you're saying. I'll keep mute and that's all.
Okay.
Please.
Hello? Okay. All right. We'll see about. We'll come back. All right. We have our next caller, area code 631. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Suzanne, Long Island.
Hi, Suzanne. How are you today?
I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to job hunt. I'd like a boyfriend. Just a lot going on. But do you see anything good coming up?
So I have Archangel Raphael stepping forward, and it's not about what I see because right now they're telling me I can't. It's something that I need to hold off telling you. But
great.
what it is that they want you to do is to do some healing work. So some journaling, some meditating this week, and also to take some time for yourself. I feel it in my heart chakra right now for you. There's a lot right now. So when you're doing some journaling, to release everything that's on your heart, to just journal it all out, along with emotions, to journal it all out. That's all old energy. That's all this energy that you don't need there right now, okay? And once you do that, you're actually going to gain some clarity in what your next steps are when it comes to career, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to family. All of that stuff is going to be clear to you, but it's really important for you to write it all down, okay? Does that make sense?
That would give me one more thing to do. I'd rather take a walk.
I understand, but when it comes to writing and communicating in this way, you really put out all that energy onto your paper, and then you're able to really get that weight off your shoulders. It actually, a lot of times, feels like a little weight is off your shoulders. So to write it all down, just keep writing. It doesn't have to be writing either. You could record it if you wanted to, like your own voice. Just letting go of all the stuff that's in there. And I mean, right now I feel this pain in my heart right now because there's so much that you have that you really need to let go of. And once you're going to start feeling so much better, but you're also going to start really being able to clear your mind and clear your heart and body as well, because you're doing this releasing. When we think about things, when we keep it all in, that's all energy. And when we keep it all in and bottled up inside, it eventually does affect us physically. So it manifests physically. So it's really important for you to really let all of that go, okay? Once you do, you call me back next week.
So what I just write down, what do I write down then?
Everything that's on your heart, everything that you're thinking about, all those things that hurt you, all of it. Just release it all. And I know it seems like a lot. And sometimes, I tell my clients, I was like, it could be journals that you could be writing, or recording, you could be recording for a while. But it's so important for you to let that go, to really release. And you're going to feel so much better when you do that, okay?
Okay.
All right. And then next week, call me back because there are messages for you, okay?
What night? You going to be next Friday night?
Yes.
Okay, at
So take
7
this
o'clock,
week.
I guess?
Yes. Yes. So, take this week to just journal everything out. Everything that just comes in, anything on your mind, anything in your heart, all those emotions, just write it all down. It doesn't have to make sense. Just write it down.
All right.
Okay?
All right, somebody's
All
calling
right?
me, but thank you. I'll do that.
You are very welcome. Have a great weekend.
Okay.
Bye-bye. All right. Hello, area code 919. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Sandra, and I'm calling from Georgia.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name. What was that?
Sandra?
Oh, hi, Sandra. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for taking the call.
You're very welcome. How can I help you?
My question is around career opportunities. I have been doing a lot of prayer and meditating, a lot of applying for different positions and just ready for something new to come along. I am working. I recently moved into my own space, and it's such a peaceful place, and work is what I need now to have that same level of peace.
Okay, so I have Archangel Raphael and Archangel Samuel and Archangel Uriel stepping forward for you. And first thing that really came in is that there's a lot of fear around when it comes to work, when it comes to employment, when it comes to finances that are coming in for you. So to do some journaling on that, where does that stem from? Where is it that you learned that from? And that's going to really help you to see that it's not, it wasn't about you when it came to where you learned it from, okay? So that's one of the things that's coming in that you really need to release and let go of. Also, this other fear it has to do with your skills and what you think you're good at. But you are so amazing. You have so many, you have so much to offer. They're showing me all kinds of different things right now, and you have so many things that you could be doing. But you have to love what it is that you're applying for. Is it truly what it is that you want, or are you just applying for it because you know how to do it?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Because when you, and yes, it takes time to sometimes find what it is that you truly want, but they're saying that this time of waiting, and waiting is never easy. Divine tells us to wait a lot sometimes. But during this time, it's going to take this time to do that releasing, the healing of that fear that comes in, those doubts that come in. And as you do that, you're going to start seeing just how you are matched to those the specific positions that you really want in your life. And right now, also, ego steps in saying, you can't do that, or, no, you won't be able to get that kind of job. No, you can do anything that you truly want to do. If you're passionate about it, that's part of who it is that you are and what it is that you're meant to do. So, having ego step aside, what is it that you truly want? What kind of job do you really want to do? Doesn't matter if you don't have the skills on paper or like from a previous job, but to know that you can do anything that you truly want to do. So what is stopping you? Okay? So those are some things to think about when it comes to journaling. Some prompts for you. But to know that there is a job there that's coming in, that will be coming in, but it's also about how quickly you do this healing work and this realization, the mindset change, that you can do anything that you want to do. I mean, it's in the Bible, too. We can do anything that we want, right? Everything is possible for us.
Right.
So, but ego steps in saying, nope, you can't do this because you don't have the skills, you don't have the job experience. That's all ego that's coming in. That's all limiting beliefs. But we are able to do anything that you truly want to do, okay? So I want you to keep that in mind as you are looking at jobs, as you're going to interviews, as you are just seeing these postings. Is it something that feels good to you? And feeling good matches with what it is that we're passionate about. Sometimes, we have that mindset that feeling good is not right, but that's not the case. If it feels good to us, it's meant for us, okay?
Right.
So
Right.
keep that in mind as you do this job search, and it does have to, it goes along with everything else in your life as well. So does it feel really good to you? Are you able to say, wow, this is something that I really enjoy? Because God, when it comes to God and when it comes to the divine, they want us to live in joy and happiness. Those are the higher vibrations that we're meant for. So to know that it is meant for you, those things that make you happy, that make you feel joy, those are meant for you. So what is that going to look like when it comes to your career? Okay?
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right?
Well, thank you very much.
Well, you are very welcome. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you. You as well.
All right. And let's see, caller from area code 551. Hello, caller. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from Florida,
And what was your
and
name?
this is Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. So how can I help you today?
Hi, I'm calling to see what do you see as far as job opportunities for me?
Okay. So I have Archangel Raphael stepping for you. What they're showing me is it's important for you to let go of the fears and doubts. And just like the last caller that I spoke with, you are able to do so much more than you think. And so they want you to really see that, and that you can do anything that you truly want to do. Is this one of your one of the first jobs? Like, have you had a lot of other jobs before?
Yeah, I have a lot of callbacks now. So
Have you had a lot of jobs before, though?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And what is it about, so this is what they want you to kind of think about. What is it about those jobs previously have really worked for you? What is it that you loved about all those previous jobs? So that's what they want you to see, one of those things that they want you to see, okay? So as you're doing some journaling, as you do some meditating, they want you to see, look back onto all your previous jobs and look back on what it is that made you happy about those jobs, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So as you do that, you're going to start seeing more of what it is that you're meant to do. Now, I do hear career. So when it comes to career, have you thought about a business or what it is, something different that you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't negate that. Really think about that and really keep that in mind as you're doing this work on yourself, because that is meant for you, okay? So yes, there's going to be other job opportunities that come up, but don't put aside those things that you really want to do when it comes to business, okay? Because that is meant for you as well.
Okay.
All right? Okay? And don't let ego stop you from really going after it. All right?
Okay. And do you, quick question, do you see a relocation?
Not at the moment. Okay? Not right now, but that doesn't mean that's never going to happen. Okay? But they want you to really focus on you right now when it comes to your business, when it comes to your job. What is it that you truly want? Okay? It's the beginning of the month, so really set those intentions this week. Archangel Ariel, you can call on her, and she'll help you with that. What is it specifically that you want? to see in your life for the rest of this year. Okay?
Okay.
Wonderful. Did you have any other questions?
Well, yes, I do.
Okay.
So, I'm just trying to, I thank you for the advice, by the way, that I never thought about looking at it like that. I'm really, trying to decide what it is that I want to do. Do you see getting a higher degree, and possible nursing? Do you see that being a bright path for me?
First, I think you know that answer. Is it, and as you do some journaling, you're going to, really be able to sense that. And so, do this journaling and really pay attention to how it is that you feel about something. What is it, what you truly want for your life? Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, okay?
Thank you.
You are very welcome. All right. Okay, and let's go back to Melissa. Melissa, are you still there? Hello?
I am still here.
Okay. All right. So what I was mentioning before was that it is meant for you to help your family member. But you have to remember it's for the now, okay? I know you want to help them for their life, but when you help them now, you don't know how it's going to affect them for the rest of their life, okay? So it's important for you to really pay attention to your instincts, your intuition. What is it that you're meant to help them with, okay? There are going to be things that you can't help them with, and some things that you can't control, okay? So that need for control, you have to really be able to let that go, all right? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. All right, and let's go to, let's see, we have caller here, area code 307. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right. Hi, Melissa, are you still there? Hello? Okay. All right. Maybe I'll try a little bit later. All right. So we are at past this top of the hour, but before I end the show today, I wanted to mention that when it comes to this month, this refresh month that we are in, it's going to be important for us to really to what it is that we truly want. And, today is October 1st. So when it comes to the beginning of each month, it's always a great time to set those intentions. What is it that you really want to see? Now, like I had mentioned for the energy of the month, that this month's energy, it's not going to be all about going inward and just doing that work within us. Like we normally do when it comes to fall and winter, where we're really asked to go inward and to really do the healing work because we've done a lot of healing work throughout this year. But the last few months of this year, it's going to be about taking those action steps. It's going to be important for us to really do those things that come in when it comes to our next steps, what it is that we really want to step into when it comes to our purpose. And so this year, it's going to be looking a little bit different, and that's why we have this refresh in October. It's going to be a little bit different than previous years when it comes to this energy, because it's ramping us up for next year's energy. There's a lot of great energy coming in next year. And so they're getting us prepared. They want us to really step in and really get moving. But like I had mentioned, there is a slow energy as well. So there's going to be times of waiting that we need to do. There's going to be times where we're asked to really, step back a little bit on those things that we want to see, especially once we set those intentions. But then also there's other things that we are needing to pay attention to when it comes to what it is that we truly want, as well as how it is that we're really meant to share, who it is that we are, so we can also find those connections, our tribe, as some people might say, those partnerships, those people that we're really meant to connect with, to really work together, to be able to connect with each other so that we could help those people that we're meant to help. So this month, it's going to be a great month of not only reflection, not only about inward and doing the healing, because we've done a lot of that, but taking action. It's going to be important for us to really take action on those things that we really want to come into fruition for our lives. If we don't take action on those things that we want to achieve, we can't expect anything to happen, to really be able to step into purpose. So that is what's coming in. I want to thank everyone for joining me today, for those who called in, for those who have been listening. And if you weren't able to connect with me today, or you wanted to share something and you didn't get a chance to, you can go to my Facebook page by going to facebook.com/Spiritual Guidance Radio, and you can connect with me there. So if you just need to, talk to someone, vent, just share those things that you've been learning, you can do that. If you need any help with prompts for your journaling, you can do that as well over there. You can also book a session with me if you'd like a very in-depth look into what it is that you need to see, what it is that, how it is that you're supposed to take your next steps. You can do that as well there. So I want to thank everyone, and as always, I'm sending all of you lots of love and light. There's so many great things coming in this month, and so for some of us, it's about being a little bit patient. They're telling us to wait, but then for others, they're telling us to take those steps that really pull at you. And what is it that they're showing you that you need to do when it comes to those intentions that you set? So, like always, sending you lots of love and light. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And I can't wait to speak with you all again. We're going to focus more and more about how it is that you can grow and how it is that you can see yourself transform this month and for the rest of this year. And so pay attention to those things that are coming in for you through the divine. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. So bye-bye for now.